At 2:13 in the morning. My phone buzzed on the nightstand. I remember opening my eyes, annoyed more than curious. No one contacts you at that hour unless something is wrong. I almost ignored it. Rolled over. Closed my eyes. But something made me pick it up. It wasn't a message. Not a missed call. A voice recording. From a number I didn't recognize. I stared at the screen for a few seconds. Then I pressed play. And the moment I heard her voice, my chest tightened. Because I knew it instantly. Even after all those years. It was her. Sophie. The woman who disappeared from my life 12 years ago without a single word. The woman I searched for. The woman I never truly forgot. The woman everyone told me I had to let go. And then she said, "Michael, if you're hearing this, please don't stop it." That's when I realized. This wasn't just a message. This was something she needed me to hear. Something she had been carrying for years. And by the end of it, my entire life was no longer the same. My name is Michael. I'm 46 years old. I've had a normal life, I guess. Nothing dramatic. Nothing extraordinary. A steady job. A routine. A few friends. But if I'm being honest, there's always been a part of me that never moved forward. And that part has a name. Sophie. We met when I was 29. At a bookstore of all places. She dropped a book. I picked it up. That's how it started. Simple. Almost forgettable. But what followed wasn't. She had this way of making you feel seen. Not in a loud way. Not dramatic. Just quiet understanding. Like she noticed things most people ignored. We started talking. Then meeting. Then staying longer each time. Until one day. It just felt natural to say we were together. No big moment. No official line. Just us. What we had wasn't perfect. But it was real. We didn't play games. We didn't test each other. We just existed side by side. We cooked together. Watched old movies. Talked about things that didn't matter. And things that did. She used to sit on the balcony late at night, wrapped in a blanket, talking about the future like it was something gentle. Not something to chase. Something to grow into. She wanted simple things. A home. A dog. A quiet life. And for the first time in my life, I wanted those things too. Because of her. There was no big fight. No dramatic scene. No warning. That's the part that stays with you. One day she was there. The next. She wasn't. Her apartment was empty. Her phone was off. No messages. No note. Nothing. At first, I thought something happened. Something bad. I called hospitals. Police. Friends. Anyone who might know something. But there was nothing to find. It was like she had erased herself. Time moved forward. It always does. Whether you're ready or not. I went back to work. Kept my routine. Pretended things were normal. But inside, there was always a question. Why? Not knowing is worse than losing someone. Because your mind keeps searching for an answer that never comes. I tried to move on. Met other people. Went on dates. Even tried to convince myself that what I had with Sophie was just timing. But it never felt the same. Because it wasn't. So when that voice message played, it didn't feel like 12 years had passed. It felt like everything had been paused. Waiting for this moment. Her voice was softer. Slower. But still hers. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I closed my eyes. Because that sentence alone brought everything back. All the memories. All the questions. All the unfinished feelings. She told me she had been sick. Not suddenly. Not overnight. But something serious enough to change everything. She found out just weeks before she disappeared. And instead of telling me, she chose to leave. Because in her mind, love meant protection. Even if it meant disappearing. Then her voice changed. Quieter. Heavier. There's something else. I felt it before she said it. You have a daughter. The room went silent. Not physically. But inside me. Everything stopped. She told me everything. She was pregnant when she left. She didn't tell me because she thought I deserved a choice. And in her mind, not telling me was giving me that choice. So she raised her alone. Every birthday. Every night. Every struggle. Without me. At the end of the message, she gave me an address. And one sentence. She deserves to know who you are. I didn't think. Didn't hesitate. I just went. When the door opened, I saw her. A girl standing there. Looking at me like she was trying to understand something. Like she already knew. And when she spoke, everything became real. Are you Michael? Sophie had passed away. The message was recorded before. Scheduled. Planned. She knew she wouldn't be there. And still, she found a way to come back into my life. I didn't get Sophie back. But I got something else. A chance. To be part of a life I never knew existed. It wasn't easy. It wasn't instant. But it was real. And this time, I didn't walk away. Sometimes life doesn't give you closure. Sometimes it gives you responsibility. A second chance doesn't always look like love. Sometimes, it looks like showing up when you finally understand what you lost.